All right.
G'day, mate. How are we all doing? Let's go even lower, I think. Yeah, let's try even lower. You happy now, YouTube? YouTube? No, YouTube should be fine now. Should be fine. YouTube, can I get a confirmation that everything is back to... Yeah, okay. There we go. YouTube refreshed. G'day, mate. How are we all doing? No, Twitch is fine as well. Hey, Evo Mike, who says I was first. No, Traumatic Nutter beat you to the button. He also came back for 27 months. Thank you for the prime, Nutter. How you doing? How you doing, Scorpio, Rubble, Dead Soul. On the other side, we have Douglas, Vlad, Baddest, Taco Bear. What was Jenny's only trucks? ... Yes. G'day, Jeffers. I'm fine. I'm fine as well. I do have to mention that I have biggest Tuesday. Let's confirm. It's definitely Tuesday. Yep. I have a chiropractor, which means I'm out at 2-hour mark. So we get a 2-hour stream. Never heard of this game, so I can give it. So I can give all the spoilers. Yes, I can give all the spoilers too. I've never tried it, but it releases early next year, and the dev sent me a key and said, "Have a look. It's a logistics city management game, but it has just trucks as transport. So everything needs to be freighted around." Which sounds interesting, I have to admit. Detonator, g'day, mate. Okay, King Hill in 1 minute. So YouTube, come on. You got to win yesterday after a couple of losses. So maybe it's time to click like on the stream, you know. Maybe just increase your chance of winning King Hill, which still hasn't been updated. Because I'd have time to do that. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Oh. Okay. Well, that I missed. What does that say? Do a couple of new graphics for King of Hell for you. Not a problem. What have you got in mind? Section 7. Section 7. What? Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Wow. What? Okay. Okay, cool. Alright. Well, I found that page.
Like a boss.
Oh. Alright. Okay. Alright. Sorry. Had to read a thing. Twitch updated terms of service a month ago, and I just found the notification now. Alright. Oh. Baddest. It says it's Captain Ministry. It is Captain Ministry. Very good point. Thank you. It's fixed. All right. All right. So my title recommendation is true. 100%. 100%. A drop bear and a pair of handcuffs for Boomer. Okay. Yep. I understand. Fucking rude dude. How you doing? Baddest. Fix that one. Ray Kratz. How you doing? Who else do I have? Rice John, g'day mate. Scorpio, how you doing? Gerbos, g'day mate. Doug Sarbon, yellow. Percy Penguin, how you doing? Gerbos, welcome back for 30 months, sir. Duck Doe, yellow, how you doing? And A train dude, yellow. No, we have trucks in this one. Sorry, train dude. Wait, what's happening to me? Handcuffs, you'll be fine. Boomer, you're all for it. King Ziza, g'day, mate. How we doing? All right, today we're gonna look at Truck City. I have about 2 hours stream time. That's all I have, and I guess we're gonna do mission mode. Basics, sure. Get at least 3 trucks. Sell at least 3 containers of pipes. Current map record never completed. Okay. Place a production building for the iron mine. You can select production building by pressing 4 once or by clicking the production building icon on the lateral bar. Build your production buildings next to the loading port of the factory. You can zoom in and out with mouse wheel or X and Z key. Okay. Okay. Alright, whoa. Nope. I made a boo-boo. Oh. That's the iron mine. Okay. Place a production building for the iron mine. Factory requires missing natural resources. Measuring up adjacent land ports. What? It has to go there. Okay. Oh, it has to be adjacent. Okay. I can't hit escape. Build an outbound warehouse. The iron mine. You can select the outbound warehouse by pressing 4 twice. Oh, there's a sub menu. Good to know. Clicking the next button beside the building icon. Clicking the outboard. Clicking on the outboard warehouse. Output warehouse. Import warehouse. Okay. Output. Okay. Next to the other buildings of the factory. That's the iron mine. Okay. So can I have you? Can I have you? Can I have you? Connect your iron mine to the entry point using roads. You can build them by pressing 2, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Trucks spawn at the entry point. This container ready to be picked up. Okay, I built the road. Oh, that's how the zoom works. Oh. So it's like... Yes, okay. And can I rotate the camera? I did that. At least I assume I did that. Unless I gotta take this material somewhere else. Okay. Options. Interface. No, controls. Up, down, left, right. Okay, cool. Quick load, save, menu, copy cell, rotate cell, select tool, selection tool. Alright, let's exit selection tool. You know what, Secretary? First question, can you kill the crickets? What crickets? Hugginator, how you doing? Stories, zoom in, zoom out, blueprints, truck menu, production menu, science menu, options, find, market. Okay. Alright. Wow! Okay. Take road. Place road from here to here. I did that. There are no trucks. Priority medium. Producing iron ore. Incoming. Closed. What? Production stop. Missing space for outbound containers. Outbound container iron ore. Priority maximum. Go to. Okay. Did he break it? Mission mode. Try again. Okay. put this building... Go quicker. Build an outbound. Outbound. Go there. Okay, the iron mine entry. Point using roads. You can build them by pressing 2. Trucks spawn the entry point and there's a container ready to be picked up. Okay. So no containers yet. Oh. That definitely looks like a container ready to be picked up. Okay, I click truck and nothing happens. And I can't rotate the camera. Okay, let's try. Bleeding. And that. And that's still loud. Truck, truck, truck. 5 truck. Okay. Maybe build on the side of it. Okay. Oh, okay. This needs... Okay, yep, sure. Into the side of it. Okay, build a loading port to the iron foundry. You can select it by pressing this twice. Okay. No. What? Build a loading port to the iron foundry. You can select it by pressing 3 twice. 3, 3. Selecting the iron, well, connected loading port icon. For the loading port for the iron foundry, you can select it by pressing 3 twice or by clicking the button next to the loading port icon, and then selecting iron foundry from the list. Okay, fine. I clicked iron foundry. Okay. Build a loading port for the piping factory by selecting 3 twice by clicking blah blah blah. Piping factory. Okay. Build an inbound warehouse for the iron foundry and the piping factory. But an outbound warehouse. That's a piping factory. Okay. Build production buildings. Okay, now I have to build production buildings. Okay. Build that one and build that one. Okay. Okay, so we're picking up iron. It's going to here or here. Inbound warehouse, outbound warehouse. But there's only one truck loading. So the warehouses are just literally spaced to put things. So can I set you to rate maximum? You need 6 iron ore per minute, and you make 3 iron ingots per minute. And you're a priority maximum, and nobody's arrived. Oh, somebody's arriving. Nice. 2-phase traffic lights? N-phase traffic lights. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, can I put... No, I'm out of iron ore. make GTPs. I make GTPs. Left side is pre-built. Road opening. Yeah, it's. I see it now. I didn't see it earlier. And I can't rotate the camera. Okay. Get more trucks to speed up deliveries. Here, have 5 trucks. That's the price of hundreds. There you go. I built all the trucks. 39, welcome back for 35 months, sir. Broadsword, how you doing? What? Hosh, man? No Captain Mystery today. Nope. It's a short stream day. So... I'm trying out a new game, which we finished the first level of the tutorial. So what's this? This is out of town, nothing to collect here. Delivering iron ingots. Moving from to picking up container. I have 15 trucks and they're doing fuck all. Okay. Alright. Can I next? Check it. Okay. F2 to check my progress. Oh, sell at least 3 containers of pipes. Oh. You get nothing. Everything goes here. This gets nothing. F4 to go look at the controls, which I really wish I could rotate. Also wish I could speed up the game. No, I don't see speed up the game. Okay. Cool. New record. Alright. Back to main menu. Mission mode. Let's try tutorial controls. Okay. 3 step. Or in an ingot to pipe. Yeah, good point. Alright. Build a road out of town. Sell at least 5 containers of iron ore. Okay. You can see the whole map and move far away locations using this map. Press or click the world map icon. Where's the world map icon? Oh, God. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. So the maps are massive. Okay, cool. Yep, I've got it. Okay. Factory, what? And go to the factory located at the bottom of the map. That factory. Your city is missing a road out of town. Roads out of town require a lot of trucks. City must be built at the edge of the map. Press 2 twice by clicking on the button. Out. Build a road, town next to your own road, only connect to it. Okay, build a truck. You can build it by pressing the 1 or by clicking on a truck. Okay. Your mines are disconnected from the roads because the loading ports are rotated. That one. Show their face roads by pressing mouse button over them and then pressing R until they're connected correctly. Woohoo! 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 You can now continue without a tutorial. Ensure that your iron mine has higher productivity than your coal mine. Your trucks will always prioritize collecting iron ore containers. You can change the factory on priorities by clicking on them, by clicking something at the top bar, that bar. Yeah, it's our overall production rate. Okay. Check your progress. Direction one-way roads. You can test this on one-way roads behind your iron mine. Okay, cool. This is iron. This is coal. Okay, so what? Ensure your iron mine has higher priority than your... no. Higher priority. Higher priority. Done. Higher priority. Done. Change your factory roads. Press R. Change the direction one-way roads. I'll just flip them outright. Okay, cool. Rational please adjacent to loading ports, warehouses, or other factories. So I can't put them here. Okay, no, I need a loading port for a iron mine. Rotate. No. Only one loading port is allowed. Okay, so I can't tap this iron. Okay. Well, let's 5 containers worth of iron ore. That has to do it. Okay. There is no rotate. You can't connect the two mines. There is no rotate. You can't connect the two mines together. What? Okay. Steam Deck, you're broken. Can I? Oh no, it's 100% broken. All right. Cool. All right, I've finished the map. Cool. Can I connect two mines together or build two mines where they touch? Yeah. Mission mode. Science. Research truck amount limit. Okay. Click the test tube icon. Click to start researching. Oh my god. Oh, okay, I need to zoom out. Can I, no, I can't zoom out. Okay. That's a lot of tech. Rocket booster? Rocket booster. Rocket booster. All our trucks need rocket boosters. Rocket booster level 30. Okay. Okay. That's what we need. Well. Increase the maximum amount of trucks that can be bought by 10. Okay, cool. Alright. Select truck amount limit. Okay, cool. We should probably scroll back to the top. But no, welcome back for stream number 10. Oil extraction. Oil extraction. Okay. Build a loading port for the steel foundry. Iron mine. Iron foundry. Coal mine. Okay, so I'm making a steel foundry. Steel foundry. See, I want to know what the production rate. I want to know what steel requires. Okay. Build a loading port. That one. Build a loading port to the engine assembly. What? I'm gonna put this here and regret this in. Your engine assembly requires copper. Build a loading port to the copper foundry. You can select it by pressing 3 twice. Okay. Copper mine. Where's copper? Copper's over there. Okay, so can I put you copper foundry? Sorry, can I put a copper foundry here? Your engine assembly produces scrap metal, which can be transformed back into. Oh, go away. Okay, I didn't want that. Scrap metal, which can be transformed back into iron ingots. Build the loading ports of a recycling plant. You can select it by pressing this twice. What? Recycling plant. Okay, put that here. Build a loading port to the automotive engineering. Oh god. Loading port to the research center. Okay, I've got lots of loading ports. I've got nothing that works. Research center. That one. Okay, you're gonna go here. Remember me to production buildings? Yeah, I know. That's what I was trying to do, but you won't let me. Okay, so you're gonna do steel, and then I need to have import warehouse. That seems important. You can have import. 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 Oh, can I have output? Output. 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 Oh shit. Output. Output. Output warehouses cannot be built here. Why not? Okay, you're dead to me. I guess you can't output research. Alright, can I get a production building? So production building goes here. Production building goes here. Production building goes here. Production building goes here. And a production building goes here. Okay, now I need to have a road. Okay, delete. Okay, ensure your factory is connected to roads by using the pickup and deliverable. Use the top bar, truck, and factory icons to monitor your production. Check any trucks monitor activity. Click on icons to pros and monitor their activity. Get more trucks to speed up deliveries. Finish researching truck level 1. Okay, cool. So then we go into this. And you are doing pick up container from the iron foundry to the iron mine. So iron mine makes iron ore, which then goes to the iron foundry. You need iron. You make iron ingots. Iron ingots and coal need to go there to make steel. Steel and copper make engines and scrap. Scrap gets turned back into iron ingots. Why are you leaving? Selling iron ingot. No, please don't do that. Why are you selling things? I don't want you to sell things. Use the top bar and the factory icons to monitor product. Click on trucks to monitor. Click on factories to set their priorities. Medium. You have container from the iron mine. Iron ore at foundry. Okay, now make it 14 per minute. Why are you selling things? Okay, get 5 trucks. I also get output warehouse. Okay, so you're gonna say that to the iron foundry. Great idea. You're going to the coal mine. You're going to the copper mine. You're going to the iron mine. I have iron mine. No, okay, so I can only have one pickup location. You're selling iron ore. Okay, so you need iron ingots at a rate of 2.4. We, in theory, make them at a rate of 3. You need coal at a rate of 0.6. Is the coal working? Coal is definitely working. At a rate of 1.2. You need copper at a rate of 1.5 per minute. And you make copper at a rate of 2.4 per minute. And you need 3 per minute. Okay, can I get you? Boom, boom. Now also, because you are so far away, have that, and that. So we now make 7 per minute. Okay, can I go there, there, and there? That's outbound, right? Produce containers, yeah. Okay. Can I get inbound? There's no route. You can connect 2 mines together or build 2 mines where they touch. No, I read that one. Selling, delivery. Okay, I don't have enough trucks to keep up with sales currently. I'm not surprised there. Okay. So you... you need another input warehouse for steel. Oh, I would, yes. Okay, because there's 2 different items. Good point. I have output. Yep. Okay, I think you need steel and copper, which means you need a second. You know what? Okay, this one might be bad placement. What do you? Scrap metal for iron ingots. Good enough. Engine and iron ingot. No, okay. Delete these. Okay, can I get input here and an output there? And you need automotive science. Okay, so you have copper ore. You have copper 0. You don't have copper ore. No trucks up there doing it. Can I have storage? Can I have storage? Okay, you have your consuming piece of copper. You don't have steel yet. You are making me steel right now. Okay, let's try max. High. High. Low. Minimum. Medium. Incoming one. So that means there's a truck on the way. Nope. Nope. Picking up a container from the copper mine. Okay, there is a truck on the way. Alright, so as far as I can tell, I need more trucks. Can I change? No, okay, close that. Change that button to 10. Placeholder hide. Okay.
Like a boss.
So I have 8 trucks incoming. Okay, great. I have 2 trucks incoming for ingots. But I have no... I made traffic jam. I 100% made traffic jam. Okay. Game Wizard, welcome back for 4 months, sir. How's it going? It's going. This is a new game, and I don't know. Okay, so this is iron ore into iron ingots into steel. Okay, can I have steel? Can I have steel foundry? Okay, can you go here? Can you have input? Can I have road? Can you just get out of my way? Perfect. Okay, still rotate around. Okay, can I have steel foundry? No, I want output. I have 2 of those, and then can I have the actual production building? Okay. So that gives me steel, which means what I said, these here, put you to medium. Okay, you're medium as well. Can I? You're done. Okay, so that gets me to steel. Steel then needs to get turned into an engine. Okay. Okay, options, audio, SFX, maybe the deleting sound. I don't know. I want to go controls. Is there a move button? Rotate cell, copy cell, selection tool, force, destroy. No, okay. Alright, can I have... Yeah, that's definitely quite up. Alright, can I have the road go to here and then here? Alright, so this is steel. After steel, I need an engine assembly. Okay, it was definitely C, wasn't it? No, it's Q. Factorio style. Okay, Q. So the engine assembly requires steel and copper. Alright, can I put you... No. You... Here. Can I put you... Here and here? Can I put your output here? Okay, and then you also produce scrap metal. Scrap metal goes down to this building. Which is input, output, one of those. And that has to go... You're making iron ingots. And iron ingots need to go back to steel. That's unfortunate. But, alright. Can I delete all of that? And all of that. Okay. Then you need... Oh no. I can take the iron here. Okay. Can I put you... Here? Can I put you here and here? Here and here. And here. And then can I get a research center? Production building. Input. Okay, and I want this road to go to there. Can I delete that? Area's gonna have to turn around or something. And then can I have... Roundabout. That's convenient. Oh. Rotate. Oh. Oh, it failed. You go that way, you need to go that way. 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 That way? Rotate, rotate. Okay, change my mind. Okay, it's the opposite way to drag. Okay, let's just drag it backward then. Nope, all over the place. Okay, rotate, 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 go up. Up. Yeah, left, 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 down, down, down. Despawn. Despawn. Okay, so I have copper. You need to have steel and copper. Nobody's delivering any. My trucks are out of town. Okay, why are they out of town? Something blew up. Okay, so iron mine. Yep. Okay, gives me iron ingots. Iron ingots and coal go to steel. Okay. You don't have production speed on you. Oh, because you don't have one of those. There's your problem. Okay, so you need 2.4 steel per minute. I make 2.4, I make 1.5 steel. Here, have another one. I make 3 steel per minute. Great. So you're gonna make me 1.5 engines, and he just exploded 2. Wonder why they're exploding. Picking up container from the iron mine. Cool. Yep. Okay. Then what? Exploding. Delivering to the iron. Okay. Yep. And then exploding. Yep. It's a roundabouts. You go on to the next destination. Ingots need to go here. Okay. Make you normal road. No available destinations. Leaving town. Okay, so there was something between A and B that was broken. Good so far. Now we're good? Now we're good. Okay. So, we're making 3 steel. Alright, 3 steel gives me this one, which needs copper. Copper I have up here. I have plenty of copper per minute, right? Just somebody needs to go there and deliver it, which nobody's doing. You go get copper. Oh, you're gonna get copper. Nice. Okay, can I have a bypass? Okay. You're gonna take in scrap metal. We produce 2.4 scrap metal, so you need 2 of them. Okay. And then you need 1.2 iron ingots. You're gonna make 2.4 iron ingots, but whatever. You need engines at a rate of 0.6. We make them at a rate of 1.5. And they make automatic science at a rate of 0.9. Okay. So, that's all been doubled. And then you do automotive engineering. Except 2.4, 0.4. So it means I need to have extra iron ingots from here, loop back into this process. Okay, can I have you move to here? Okay, I have input, output. You're producing, but if I remove your inputs, you can't run again, I think. So, 1.2 engines, you're going to use 1.2 engines, you can get the iron, no, iron ingots are there. Crap, I need this to be higher. Okay, can I move this? Can I get research center? You have put production building, and then you to be there. Come on. And you. I don't have any money. That's what happens when you destroy everything 15 times. Okay, so you pick up a container from the iron mine, so you gotta wander all the way back and around again. That's fine. Can I go this way? Right. Yes. Okay, what's the story with engines? Engines, nope, that one. In and out gun. That's what I need. Okay. I think this works. So you make engines at a rate of 1.5. You need engines at a rate of 1.2. That gives me automotive science. Oh, and I have automotive science here as well. I don't need automotive science there twice. 3 times. Okay, I got carried away and lost somewhere along the line. Oh, you need iron ingots, that's right. That. You missing inbound warehouses. Yeah, I know. Okay. So can I set you to priority max? Insufficient inbound warehousing. 2 out of 4. Okay. Need 4 warehouses for 1 item. I don't think you're running. Are you now running? So here am I trying to remove the warehouses so it stops working. Fine. So I don't waste bringing resources there because I want to get rid of it. Production building on the engine maker. No, got that one. Hi, Farrier. Okay, you picked up one of them. Can I get you picked up as well, please?
Like a boss.
You are... Okay, we picked up that one. Okay. Sai, welcome back for 67 months. Okay, so we can rip up that. You're making science now. You just picked up that one. Great. So I can destroy this. No idea why you need so many slots for just science, but sure. Alright, so that seems like everything is running. All the trucks are busy. I have 10 more trucks. No, because I'm broke. I have one truck. So we're making plenty of iron ore. Oh well. Iron ore, 14 per minute. Oh, okay. Iron ingot, there's steel piping, grinder, magnetizer, and automotive engineering. Oh, bring that back. Okay, but I want it to go into steel. So steel is, current is 0. Okay, why is my steel 0? Because it doesn't have iron ingots. But it has 1 incoming. Okay, can I have more room? Truck. I don't have any idle trucks. They're all driving around. Doing something. Okay, but now I have 2 ingots incoming. There's somebody coming to collect steel. Great. You need steel. Somebody's coming to do that right now. Okay, another one of them. You make steel at a rate of 3. You just make iron ingots, which frankly we could just sell. You need engines, and engines, no, engines are this one, and engines we're waiting on iron. Yeah, stay on this map. Engines we're waiting on steel, and maybe an output location. Over there. Such as output scrap metal. You're collecting scrap metal. Someone's dropping off copper. Someone's dropping off steel. Or it just stops hard if you don't have one of the items. Ready, working, okay. So when the bar depletes, that's it, it just stops functioning. Okie dokie. No more space for outboard containers. But you don't have any scrap metal, so it doesn't really matter. And you are fine, and you, so you made science at a rate of 0.6 and you consume science at a rate of 0.3, so technically means you need another one of those. Cool. Alright, understand the ratios. Logistics of trying to get the trucks to move around and not jam one another is a whole different matter. So I put 12 hours into Macamillan between yesterday and today's evening. Great rock, paper, shotgun type of game. Also use the beast machine to its knees if you get to a big army. Yeah, I had a look at the video you posted. I don't know. I didn't spend a lot of time looking at the video, but it's definitely something I can see that would play on a mobile phone or a mobile-like game. Okay, so I was meant to have a production rate of 6, and you were meant to have 1.5, but the trucks just didn't get up there. Okay, cool. All right, can I do... nope. 2. No, I'm pretty sure I did finish this one, but okay. Exit. Okay, shop. Mission mode. Done that one. Cars used, trucks used. Okay, whatever. Load. Alright. What? To research truck amount limit, you need to access iron, copper, coal. You need to access iron ore, copper ore, and coal. However, the map does not provide access to copper ore or coal, so you need to rely on the market. Open the market by clicking the dollar symbol and set the option for copper ore and coal to buy. Buy. So this is why they were selling things randomly. Okay. Oh wow, that's a lot of things. Okay. Okay, done that. The top menu, click on... Oh, I probably should finish reading that. No, as big scale, 2 megabytes for phone screen, you kind of want an 8K 40, 50-inch screen for this. I don't have that. Click on test tube icon, click start researching, open research menu, truck amount limit. Okay, yeah, that one. Build loading port for the research center. Okay, well, before we do that, so what do we have here? We have iron ore in the ingots, and the truck's driving all the way around. That seems stupid. This is iron ingots and coal, which needs to come from the market. This is engines and iron ingots, which needs to come from here and from here. You need steel and copper. Steel's there, copper's comes from the market. Yep. That's going to give me engines. Engines come in here with an iron ingot. That's copper processing, and that's scrap metal processing. Okay. Okay, can I get a research center? Which is going to take in automotive science, this item. Okay, you drive on the right-hand side of the road. So let's put this... Shit. Yeah. One of those. Also, import. Need 4 inputs. Okay, congratulations, you can continue without throw. Next steps are ensure you don't spend all your money, as you need to pay for imports. Yep. Notice it's selling, many containers the same, type lowers its price. Opposite is true for buying. Monitor item by clicking menu, click on factory set price, monitor activity, fish researching, truck amount level 1. Okay, cool. Uh-huh. Alright, so somehow I made a deadlock. Okay. So if I click on this, I want to sell. I want to sell King of the Hill. We're making 7.2 iron ore per minute. You consume 12 iron ore per minute. Okay. A little bit overdone. Make 6 ingots. 6 ingots, you want 7.2. You're the maximum priority. You high priority. You're the high priority. Just on the main. No abuse bots. These are trucks. Become a container. Really iron. Have the iron mine to the iron fan. Delivering iron ore to the iron fan. Delivering iron ingot to automated engine. He's selling scrap metal. Really? No, can't sell scrap metal. The Nutter wins. King of all butchered names. Yeah, that's definitely me. Okay. All right. Congrats, Twitch on a win. And can I come back to this? So, leaving town, nothing to collect here. Okay. Work. Research is almost done, but okay, that one leaving town. Okay, so he's got nothing to do. Fine, go to the main menu. Scrap world. Win by researching tracks. Research oil extraction. Sell at least 10 containers of crude oil. Research aerospace level 3. Sell at least 10 containers of plastic. No, okay, I'm done. Can we try sandbox? Sure. Great. All right, we've got an hour left. So, okay, that's crude oil. Coal mine, iron mine, stone mine, copper mine. Okay, so my first problem is going to be, what do resources look like? That's copper. That's copper. That's stone. That's copper. Stone. Coal. Coal. Stone. Okay, try this again. Exit. Sandbox. Max. Maybe too much. Let's just go with plenty. Plenty of all. Minimum, maximum. Okay, great. Okay. That's copper. Bring back up the thingy. Is that iron? That's iron. Okay. What does coal look like? That's oil. That's coal. So we have coal, we have iron. Okay, so this is where we're going to start. All right, can I have... I need that road. Coal mine. Yeah. Production building. Output. Road. 5 trucks. Okay. And $2. Sell. Okay, we're selling coal. Okay, cool. Can I get a iron mine? That's there. Can I bring the road to here? Can we get iron? Can we get output warehouse? Okay, so we're driving on the right hand side of the road, so we're going to come up to here. After we come up to here, can I get a steel foundry? We're still going to have to cross. Whatever. Can I get production building? Can I get input? Output? Oh, I don't want a steel foundry. No. I need to turn that into ingots first. Crap. Okay. Iron foundry. That's what I want. Input. Output. Building. Okay, so you're gonna do 6. You're making 12. Great. Can I have 2 of those? So you're doing 12. Excellent. All right. And then now I want steel. Well, actually, iron ingots. Iron ingots go into pipes. Okay, so can we have pipes? Piping factory. Sure. We have a piping factory building. You use 3 per minute. Okay. Can I have input? Output? And therefore we can make pipes. Okay, can we also do steel foundry? Yeah, it's gonna have to cross for the coal. It's annoying. Okay, input, output, building. Okay, so you need to have 2.4 ingots. I'm making 6 ingots. You want 3 ingots, so I have about 2.4 left over, roughly. You want 0.6 coal. We make 1.2. Great. Grind and magnetize. Produce magnetic iron powder. Consumes iron ingots. Okay. So. That's more iron. That's even more iron. With some copper. Titanium, steel, and copper. Stone. I have copper, copper, coal. Actually, that's all the things I need. And oil. I don't know what to do about oil. Alright, so currently I have factories. Things are not running, probably because I don't have deliveries. So I have a bunch of iron ore here. You are missing a bunch of iron ore, so can I have 5 more trucks? You don't have any spare coal, which makes me assume I'm selling it mostly. Pipe sold for $21. Okay, so I'm making some money. Making it faster. I'm selling. I'm using it. Probably not. Okay. What else do I have? So I have to get research running, which means I do need to have access to that copper. Copper, coal, oil, iron, stone. Well, that's probably closer. Okay, so can we have... Okay. Iron mine. Those 2 buildings. I then have outputs. That's a tiny bit of coal. Okay. Can I have copper mine here? Which will need one of these. Plus it's going to need output. Coal mine. This side. Output. Building. Right-hand turns are free. Okay, can I come to here? I come to here. I go into there. I think we branch off here, I hope. That's stone. We'll work out stone later. Okay. So, I need a copper foundry. Here. Which will need inputs. This is 24. That does 9. So there's no advantage to making them any nice shapes or anything. Okay, that's disappointing. Outputs. Okay, so you make 2.4, you need 12, so you're far overdone, but, you know, sure, we'll leave it like that. Okay, and that definitely means I need more trucks. Yeah, because they're not making it outside this starting area. Okay, so then I need to have a engine assembly, which needs to have steel plus copper, which means I'm screwed no matter what. Yep. Okay. I'm going to put you here. And then we'll put you here. And then you need to have a in and 2 outs. Okay, so then you give me engines and scrap metal. Scrap needs to go to recycling, which is exiting coming down to here. Okay, so then can I get building, and then inputs, output storage, and then engine needs to go into automotive science. That's the one. So engines are coming down. I'll move that further up now. Okay, what is that? Input. Production. And output. Okay, and then finally the actual research building. Research center. I guess you're gonna live beside the iron mine. You need to have like 4 inputs or something. And 1 production building. Okay, so that is in theory a start. You have steel, you're missing copper. Copper is... You're selling iron ore. From up there. Okay. Copper is here in theory, except nobody's coming to get it. Okay, so more trucks. Can I do that one? Production speed, oil extraction. Oil extraction needs green things. I don't know how to make green things. I imagine they come from... No, they can't come from oil. No idea. Alright, so... there was... a stone mine. Produces stone. Produces coil, consumes copper. Wow, that sounds great. Can we do that here? Input? Output? You're making just iron. Except I really want you to make iron ingots. You're making 4.8 per minute. And where are you? Oh, you consume 12 per minute. I guess that doesn't matter then. Oh no. You do 12 per minute. Okay. So 4.8 per minute. Okay, can we get an iron foundry? Can I put that here? I have in that's 6. I make 4.8 per minute. Okay, and then we can have outs. Okay, that's a nice, simple, quick loop. Okay, still don't know what I do with stone. Rebar, produce rebar, consume steel, piping factory, usually stone mine. Electric engine requires coil. Tesla coil requires coil, magnet, iron powder. Battery factory requires copper, steel, sulfur, plastic. Okay, let's just put a stone mine down then, I guess. Maybe it's like work as a resource. We'll be able to gravel our own roads. Okay, where the hell is this stone? Copper, that's oil. I lost it. There it is. Okay. Stone mine. Output. Just make stone. Okie dokie. fine. Okay, so trucks. Picking up containers, picking up containers, picking up containers. They're all busy. Okay, give me another 5. No. Engine guy. Engine guy needs copper. Copper is not running because we don't have any copper ore. Finally have one truck incoming. Okay, so we're gonna say maximum. Maximum. High. High. Incoming 3. Okay, so can I have more storage and more mining power? So making 12 per minute, you can process 12 per minute. Okay. SimCity classic level graphics. I say, yeah, it's this whole voxel thing. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about voxel graphics. I understand why devs do it. It saves a fortune. It also means that like modders can make their own. They can make graphics easily. But not a fan of the art style at all. I also like, okay, research. No, research. There's a note to which makes it more advanced. It does. Logistics. What's this say? Reduces truck loading and unloading times by 5%. Oh, okay. All right. So we can get them load faster. Increase the number of trucks that can be bought by 10. Makes them go faster. Production speed. Production efficiency. Produce the same output using 1% less resources. 1% probably not going to make a ounce of difference. Increases production rate by 4% per adjacent production building. Oh, that's what I was looking for. Market elasticity of 15%. Improves efficiency of oil processing. Okay, all right. I don't know how to make research. Actually, can I bring that back up? Requires automotive science. Oh no, green research. Construction science. Civil engineering. Civil engineering needs bricks, concrete, and pipes. Cement rebar. Cement comes from stone. Stone comes from stone mine. You know, rock crusher and cement. Sand, brick. Okay, hang on. Stone gives me stone, which goes to cement. Stone comes in and gives me cement. Okay, and cement goes into a brick factory with sand. Sand comes from rock as well. Okay, so rock into rock crusher. Found it. Okay, so can we put you here? We have input. Production building. Output. You make stone. You consume stone. Okay. Make sand. Sand goes to a brick factory with cement. Cement comes from a cement factory, which needs stone. So I actually need a cement factory next. Okay. Cement factory. Inns. Buildings. Outs. So you're taking stone, you'll give me cement. And then I can get bricks. I also need more trucks. Let me just change this to 10. Okay. Brick factory. Wow, maybe not too that just yet. A brick factory. Rock crushing, yeah, okay. So in production, out. They'll give me a brick. Brick then goes into civil engineering, along with concrete and pipes, which we already have. Okay, so then I can finally do civil engineering, which needs to have these materials and pipes, which are, nope, that machine. Cool. And then that'll have to come out and go to research. Okay, can we have you here? Civil engineering building. Can I get 3 inputs? Okay. Input, input, input. 2 outputs on principle and 1 out. Okay, so you just need all those things. Cool. You need science. Science is up to being produced now. Okay. And leaving town, nothing. Okay, so this implies that I actually finally have enough trucks. No, you're selling something. Okay, where is you? Go to. Okay. So you're leaving. So you have 3 trucks in. You have none. You have none incoming. You have none. Okay. So where the hell you take my stone? Okay, now it says 1 incoming. Okay. Can I get output? You have 2 trucks incoming. Okay. You have 6 trucks incoming to... Oh, but we won't know how many going here until they've actually arrived. 6. Okay, all of them. Always bring you copper because they don't have any copper. So you want to have just a truck dedicated to go here. That's it. Actually, what happens if I do? No, because their input's their output. I can't just demolish the road and give you a second building output, I assume. Okay. So just about everybody is busy. Not quite all of them, but most of them. We'll bring over one motive science. You are producing another one. selling iron ingots. You're selling pipe. You're selling iron ingots. Pipe. You're delivering. Okay. Cash is not going backward, which is probably a good thing. Hello? Next one? Okay. Automotive, no. Okay, so the automotive thingamajiggy bob that I need for research I can't sell. Wow, SimCity old game? Yeah, it is. It really is. Okay, so I can produce more coal easily, but wait, I need 0.6, and you make 1.2 as is. So there's no point to make more. Engines. Truck limit 1 of 50. Okay, so now I'm gonna have 60 trucks. It just says 3x. I assume that just means it costs 3 times as much, twice as much. Okay, we built. Not you. Where'd I put it? I put it here. Okay, can I slide you to map? Okay, do I have... So I have stone, which is going to give me some sand. Give me cement. I need sand and cement. Make brick. Brick has to go to here along with concrete. Time producing 4%, waiting 96%. Oh, that's great. So it's definitely more truck problems still. Okay, have more trucks. Oil extraction is 1 and 3.
Ooh.
Count, welcome. Welcome to the Madhouse. How you doing? Thank you for the prime. Thank you for the Bezo Buckaroos. Welcome to Truck City. Which is a game that I'm still trying to work out. We're definitely in the early game, where there's lots of waiting for trucks to drive around. Okay, so this is copper. This is oil. I don't know what to do with oil yet. Well, I know what to do with oil, but I don't know what to do with oil. More rock don't help me because they're not delivering fast enough. Okay, can we put in a bypass? Actually help me. I guess it does for people that want to leave. They don't have to go out that way. But hopefully we don't have many people leaving. You're selling sand. You're selling pipes. You're leaving town because you suck. Okay, brick. Needs cement. Cement needs stone. And I have 7 trucks coming to get stone right now. You're taking a rock crusher, which is this guy. Okay, next truck. is this bad, like having them queued like this? You're going to the rock crusher as well. You are going to the rock crusher as well. The rock crusher is very popular. You're going to the coal mine. You're going to iron mine. You are going to the rock crusher. Cement, you just get no love. Wow. Because I never ever get cement made. Oh, somebody finally dropped off. Wow. Okay, so you make 4.8 per minute, you use 3 per minute, you use 6 per minute, and then you use some amount of both of them. Okay, so technically I need to have more stone. Which I'm not sure what it looks like. But it definitely looks like something. Copper, oil, iron, copper, coal, oil. Stone's down there. That's not close. There's stone there. Coal there. Coal, stone. Actually, no, that's not too bad. Okay, can I have one of them? Yeah. I have one of them. Yeah. I have a bunch of these. Then can I put 6 per minute? You made 4.8 per minute. You make 7.2 per minute. Okay, can I put this one? You drive in on the right, which means out on the right. You're right there. Then you output cement, which will come to here anyway. And mix with a drop of sand. I literally need a drop of sand. Yeah, I'm definitely not good at making semiconductors. Okay, so can I... Okay, we have one truck coming to get your cement. Excellent. All right, so hopefully you go to you. You make 7.2, you make 6, so put down another one of these, that make 12. 12 is too much. The cement gets used in... Okay, concrete pre-pass. Rocket launch pad. Civil engineering. Okay. So I need to have... Actually, I still need to do concrete. Which means I need rebar. Which I don't have that either. Awesome. Okay, can I... Somewhere in this list, somebody's coming to get the cement. I'd like you to pick up cement so I can delete this. Alright, so I need to have concrete precast. Oh, hang on, go back to that. Concrete, which means I need rebar, and rebar comes from rebar foundry, which comes from steel. Okay, so steel is here, and you have Not enough. Okay. Can I get another one of those? You have room for more materials. No, because you need to have 2. Okay, so now you have room for even more materials. That's the output. Crap. That's not the one I wanted. That one. Okay, so now I need to make rebar. Delete this. Okay, so we need to make rebar. It's going to come from steel. Although iron foundry, coal. There's not a second coal that I tapped. Guess not. Iron, brick, coil wonder. Oh, there was coal. Okay, can I have a second one of those? If we're going to get iron, it's going to come down. It's going to be on the right-hand side of the road. So let's make steel here. Steel here. I can get production. I get output, input. You need a lot of coal and not a lot of iron either. So you're gonna make me steel, and then I want rebar. It's gonna come out of here, go to here. Take your cement to the brick factory. Nice. Can I get one of them? Steel to rebar, 3 steel. I don't really make 3 steel, but whatever. 1 input and 2 outputs. Okay, and then we wanted rebar went into concrete prefab. Concrete precast facility, which rebar comes out, cement comes out. Somebody's going to cross the road. I guess right there works. Okay, can I get you? Can I get you? Can I get inputs 2 of, outputs 2 of? So you need rebar 0.6. You make rebar at 3, and that'll give me concrete. And then concrete, how you doing, Cyrus? Goes to civil engineering with everything else, finally, and then goes into the research center, finally. Okay, money. Sand I'm selling for NOLA. Let's not sell that. Let's not sell that. Sand goes in the brick, into bricks, and bricks are here. And I need cement. Cement is down here. I need stone, and there's a pile of stone here, but nobody's picked it up. Okay. Can I have 5 more trucks? 5 more trucks. Oh, I'm at my truck limit. Okay. So, no more selling sand. No selling iron ore. No selling copper ore. No selling. What do pipes go into? Pipes go into civil engineering. We can sell a pipe. Hang on. No, I do not want to sell a pipe. If I take a pipe, if I take an iron ingot and turn it into a pipe, it was worth $19. Now it's worth $15. Let's not sell those. Stone. I guess we can sell stone. Actually, it's not worth it. It's too far to drive. Okay. Cement, coal. I have so much excess production of coal. Alright, so many trucks driving many places. I have plenty of science, so can we get a second one of those and make science go brr? This science here, nobody's coming to pick it up. This is maximum priority. No more space for outbound convenience. Somebody just picked up your outbound container.
Hello, my friend.
Hello, my
Stay
friend.
a while and listen.
Okay. Oh wait. 2-phase traffic lights. N phase. I don't know what N phase means. Okay, go with 2-phase. Actually, I don't want traffic lights. I want traffic free flow. If a pipe is worth less, does that mean 1 ingot is where it makes 2 pipes? No. If I come to here, it is pipe factory. It's 1 ingot for 1 pipe. Huh? So it just means 1 person goes at a time. Yeah, muted. Super aggressive trucks? No. I want to know how I can force these guys to go this way instead. You're going to Steel Foundry. You're going to use the one-way road. You're not. So you're going to go this way. You're selling copper. Who is going to go this way? Okay, so they're finally taking the path. So they don't repath on the fly. They need to have fresh orders to get fresh paths. Okay, did this improve anything? I don't think it did. Calls going to see. You're going down right in. Truck limit. Okay, I can have more trucks. Can I have 10 more? Boom. Alright, so where are we doing? Rebar factory has steel coming in. Okay. You have steel. Stone mine has full. Sand mine is full. The brick is missing cement. Cement has stone incoming now. You're full. So can I get inputs? You have 2 trucks coming. You have 2 trucks coming, which must be coming from here. I'm about to have some rebar. I have cement as well. Okay, can I get 2 more of those? You have a rebar. You're missing iron ingots, which is this one. Yeah, you need to be able to just say, have a truck just like stay inside one zone and just do this trip. Or have an input and output. And then I can link this output to this input with a very short, like one-way road almost. And then have the output from the iron foundry over here. There's another truck's incoming. Like you went and dropped off iron. You went and dropped off an iron ingot, then picked up a iron. You dropped off iron ore, then you picked up an iron ingot, and you're driving the iron ingot to the steel foundry. But I really like that that iron to go to this steel foundry only. Oh, the other side of the map. Can you put more unloading stations in your factory? No. I can research better ones. I could research better ones, but that is not a now thing. So the price of the market of everything is falling because I keep doing... I keep selling everything. Okay, so you took something to sand, and then sand couldn't go anywhere, so you left the map. Okay. Preferably without the sand. Sand is this one? Yes, okay. And sand only goes to bricks. So bricks are waiting for cement, which is here. And I can't specify the oh, actually, let's try 2 more. Okay, so if I put in 2 more, it's split 50-50. So it means more sand's going to sit there, but also hopefully you can get more cement in. Okay, can I have you? Can I have inputs? Alright, I want to finish this research. Okay, can we go do... Not I'm going to have time, I don't think. Oil extraction. So, you now need construction science, which is this guy here, who doesn't have brick. And bricks are... Which one? You. Brick. He's obviously sold some. Output. You make brick at 1.5 per minute, and you need 1.2 per minute. Incoming one. No concrete because concrete is here. No, that's cement. Concrete is here. And you need more rebar. Rebar is here, so it's about to arrive. You make 1.2 concrete per minute. You need 0.6. Okay. Alright, and I can get 10 more trucks. Alright, don't you have an appointment? I do, baddest. I do. I have 10 minutes. Mm. Our king is. Our king is. Our king is Furious later. Twitch. Twitch. Turns out you're going to be my favorite today. YouTube, you tried hard. You did try hard. But it looks like Twitch takes the win. Alright, so. Oil extraction, level 1 research needs this to happen. This is on maximum speed. It has bricks incoming. It has concrete. Actually has everything incoming. And it doesn't have that. Okay, can I get inputs? Okay, can I store 2 of each? Can I get a second one of these? Okay, and the brick factory is here. That is cement, which is incoming right now. And you're going to take that to civil engineering. Selling the concrete. But I need the concrete here. No, I guess I don't need concrete there. Concrete. Concrete sells for 42. And concrete is cement plus rebar. Can I go to concrete? It is half a rebar and 1 cement. So it is $20 plus $25 equals $42. Nope. And you're still waiting for this. The bar's moving up anyway. I guess that means no. You have science. You have some construction science in you. You only run at a rate of 0.3 per minute, and technically making it a rate of 0.6 per minute. Go faster. Stop. We're out of coal. Oh, there's no coal there. Solved. Come on. You're about to have another break show up. Okay, that means you're about to bring another piece of science. And then science needs to be shoved into here. Like that. Yep. You're going to take that to research. I have a traffic jam again. I want bridges. I want bridges. I want tunnels. I want to force traffic to not cross. I want to localize traffic, and I want to force traffic to not cross. You have 4 coal. Because you actually need iron. And iron ingots are here, and you have no iron ore. And yet you are full of iron ore. You have 6 trucks incoming, and you only have 1 incoming here to drop off iron ore. Yeah, again, I just want localized trucks. I want localized trucks, or even like, you know, it's such a short distance, the equivalent of a belt. Does he have enough to complete the research? And I'm surprised he doesn't have a game speed button. Alright. Okay, well, looked in the tech tree. There's a whole lot in the tech tree. None of them seem to do what I want to do. They all seem to be, you know, production efficiency, production speed, synergies. By putting multiple buildings beside one another, you get a increase the overall bonus of having buildings side by side. Financial derivatives. So the market fluctuates less with you buying and selling things. There's rocket trucks. There's a rocket. There's many more trucks. There's more production efficiency, 50 levels. So that means technically at the end you get stuff for half price. No. Okay, scroll up. There are highways, which just lets you build more roads out of town. I don't know what my current limit is. 1. You research highways before more entry points can be built. Okay, cool. So currently I'm limited to 1 in and out of town. Which means this is going to become a bottleneck real quickly. No, I'm looking for you. I'm looking for you, actually. So you just ran out of juice. Even though it has... Oh, it has a symbol of 3. So I actually need to have 3 of these sciences. And you're waiting on brick. You just got brick dropped off. And you have another brick coming. And that's copper, not bricks. Copper is worth 8. Let's stop selling copper. Therefore, less trucks trying to exit and cause traffic jams. Yeah, I want better controls. If it's a game about vehicles and vehicle management, it needs to have better ways to control traffic flow. Along with have traffic just avoiding one another entirely. So, oh god. Somebody is coming to get this. Moving, so going to civil engineering, you. Okay. I saw this. Can I do that? Hey, it's the one red truck. Who just did a 180. Oh, because somebody else dropped something off. Oh. So because he dropped off something, he happened to be there. So then he gets the job to do this, even though somebody's driven halfway across the map. Yeah, I need localized control of vehicles. All right, so go. 84. And this window, it's nice that we get a different point of view, but yeah, I think if I built everything with a short street, so it had nothing on dead ends, but had a short street to go into each building, that might also help traffic. Maybe. Selling coal. What's coal worth? Coal is worth $8. You know. Alright, oil extraction level 100%. Does that mean I can do oil now? Oil pump check. Yep, I can pump oil. Where was the oil? That's coal. Where was the oil? Can I put that there? Can I have... Oh god, that got much longer. Can I have output? And then these guys. A inbound and outbound? What? You consume pipe to give me crude oil and raw natural gas. Okay. Highest priority. Pipe factory. Output. Input. Production buildings. There you go. Make all the pipe. So crude oil goes into desulfide crude and sulfur compounds, and crude oil and coal go into naphtha, residuum, and sulfur. Oil something. Sweetening unit? Sweet natural gas, sulfur compounds, consumes raw natural gas. Okay, well that's one thing I wanted. Okay, you want 2 ins and 2 outs. Two more. Okay, sweet natural gas goes into the gas liquid separator. GAS, right? Gas liquid separator, that's the one. Inputs, 4 outputs, okay. Oh my god. Okay. Anybody see angels? Angels petrochem? Methane, ethane, propane, and butane. You get to make hydrazine. Nice. All this was started because I had crude oil. Crude oil goes into an oil diffuser. That one. I spoke about putting all these, like, not on the main road. And then probably put everything on the main road. Crude oil 6.6. I have 10 times that amount. Okay, sulfur compounds go into. Oh, you also produce sulfur compounds. Okay. Sulfur compounds go into a sulfur recovery. Sure. Put that one there. Put that one there. Put that there. Put inputs. Outputs. You run 0.6. I make 0.84. Okay. Can I get a second one of those? Sulfur and waste. Oh, okay. Waste to just do nothing with. Awesome. Okay, sell waste. Not that I see. Awesome. So that was, and desulfurized crude goes into atmospheric desalination. Atmospheric desalination, distillation rather. Production building. You can make 0.6 per minute, and I need you to run 3. Yeah, sure, that'll do. Oil seems to be a spot where you spend all your money. Can I get that? So that's going to give me naphtha, which I can convert into more things, or I can convert into benzene. Okay. And recydium goes to light oil or vacuum residue. Okay. Crude oil sells for 20. Desulfurized crude sells for 22. Naphtha for 26. Raw natural gas for 12. Residuum, yep, for 30. Sulfur for 92. Sulfur compounds for 20. Sweet natural gas. Oh, waste sells for minus 100. Turns out I can sell waste. Okay. Or you sell sulfur compounds. You get 10%. Hey, it's technically profitable to sell the waste. But I need way more trucks. Okay, it has a copy and a paste, it has blueprints, it has water over the road, which is just a side effect of living in JD land. Help? Not really, because they slow down right at the corner to turn. I guess it's less chaotic. So you made automotive science, and funnily enough, I have 2 available. We could both get moved there. All right. Well, this is Truck City. It comes out December, I believe it is. And I forgot to give away a key today. So somebody remind me tomorrow. We'll do 2 keys tomorrow. Tomorrow, I don't know what we're going to be doing. It's scheduled for Capital Industry for YouTube, but it could be Capital Industry. It could be something else. I know I have another game I want to look at. It could also be Helldivers because I feel like it. I don't know. But I'm here every single day during September. Either way, I'm going to leave it here. I've spent far too long and I need to get out the door for a chiropractor. So, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed this little look at Truck City and more trucks. And hopefully, I'm going to shoot the dev a email and say, yeah, you need some sort of better control of localized traffic and dedicated route planning. I need to be able to send a truck short distance. Just do this and make sure that this iron goes to this steel, not halfway across the map. But this is what happens when you look at early alphas of a game. Anyway, with all that said and done, I'm going to bail. Thank you for joining me. It's been a blast. I'll see everybody in the very next stream. All right, bye.